Before we dive in, let's take a moment to reflect on the incredible potential that lies within each of us. As women, we often navigate a world that wasn't built with us in mind. Yet, here we are, ready to reshape it. Today, we're going to explore how embracing the feminine aspects of money can revolutionize our relationship with wealth and propel us into our next level of success. Hello, and welcome to 52 Weeks of Flow, the podcast that delves into the depth of human potential and the transformative power of flow. On this show, we talk about peak performance, flow, energy, and bridge the gap between science and woo-woo. Through authentic stories and real-life examples, my guests and I will help you dive into your superpowers and create your next level of success. My name is Bea Marie Aneen, neuroscience geek, flow enthusiast, and your guide to rewilding yourself. I'm on a mission to raise the frequency of the planet by supporting you to untame yourself and step into your flow. Welcome to another episode of 52 Weeks of Flow. I'm your host, Bea Marie Aneen, and in today's episode, we will talk about understanding the female energy of money, shifting from scarcity to abundance, the power of intention and visualization, how to nurture your financial well-being, self-worth, and why aligning with your purpose is so important. The first step in stepping into your next level of success is to understand the concept of the female energy of money. Unlike the traditional, often masculine view of money that focuses on competition, accumulation, and control, the feminine energy of money is all about flow, nurturing, and abundance. Think about it. Money, in its most positive sense, is meant to flow. It's a form of energy exchange that allows us to share our gifts, support each other, and create beautiful, meaningful lives. When we embrace the feminine aspect of money, we step into a mindset that sees wealth not as a finite resource to be hoarded, but as an ever-flowing stream that we can tap into and contribute to. One of the most critical mindset shifts we need to make is from scarcity to abundance. The scarcity mindset tells us there's never enough. Not enough money, not enough opportunities, not enough time. This mindset is rooted in fear and limitation, and it keeps us small. To step into the abundance mindset, we need to start by recognizing that the universe is inherently abundant. There's more than enough for everyone. And by aligning ourselves with this truth, we open up to receiving and creating more wealth in our lives. A practical way to begin this shift is through gratitude. When we practice gratitude for what we already have, we tune our minds to notice and attract more of the same. Start, for example, a daily gratitude journal, noting down at least 5 things you're grateful for each day. Watch as this simple practice transforms your outlook and your reality. Next, let's talk about the power of intention and visualization. As women, we have a natural ability to tap into our intuition and use it to guide our decisions. When we set clear intentions for our financial goals and visualize them with emotion and detail, we send a powerful message to the universe and to our subconscious mind that we are ready to receive. I will come back to that later again, but first of all, let me say, visualization isn't just daydreaming. It's a scientifically backed practice that activates the same neural pathways in your brain as actually performing the task. This means that by visualizing our success, we are essentially rehearsing it and making it more likely to happen. Whew. So, take a few minutes each day to sit in a quiet place, close your eyes, and vividly imagine your ideal financial situation. See the numbers in your bank account. Feel the joy and security of financial freedom, and let this vision inspire you to take aligned action. Nurturing is another essential feminine quality, and it's one that we can apply to our financial well-being as well. As we care for our physical and emotional health, we need to tend to our financial health with love and attention as well. Start by educating yourself about personal finance. Ladies, knowledge is power, and understanding how money works will empower you to make informed decisions that support your goals. Create a budget that reflects your values and priorities, and regularly review it to ensure you're on track. Since I'm doing this, my financial world has changed. Investing is another area where the feminine energy of money can shine. Traditional investment can seem intimidating, but remember that investing is simply another way to nurture your future. Look for opportunities that align with your values and offer the potential for growth. Consider impact investing, where your money supports companies and projects that are making a positive difference in the world. One of the biggest barriers to financial success for women is the struggle with self-worth. If you're not feeling this right now, almost all of my clients, almost every woman I have ever talked to about finances says, I'm not sure if I can do that. Why do you think you can't do that? And after a long train of questioning, it comes down to self-worth. That we don't think that we are worth the investment. And that is because society has long undervalued women's contributions, and many of us have internalized this message. It's time to rewrite that narrative. Embrace your worth by recognizing the value you bring to the table. Whether you're negotiating a salary, setting prices for your services, or seeking funding for a business venture, remember that you deserve to be compensated fairly. Practice that. Practice that in front of the mirror. Tell yourself that you are worth it. And surround yourself with affirming voices that remind you of your worth when you cannot. And that brings me to a point that is so vital in aspects of the feminine energy of money, and that is community. We are not meant to go through this journey alone. Like I said, Surround yourself with like-minded women who support and uplift you. Share your goals, your challenges, and successes with one another, and celebrate each step forward. Creating or joining a mastermind group can be incredibly powerful. These groups provide a safe space for you to brainstorm, share resources, and hold each other accountable. The collective energy of a supportive community can amplify your individual efforts and accelerate your progress. If you don't know where to start looking, check out my Expansion Circle. The Expansion Circle is a powerful women's circle where we integrate business and woo-woo and money and personal growth. We're holding moon ceremonies and are celebrating milestones in the annual circle like Beltane, the summer and winter solstice, just to name a few, the rough nights. And you will also be part of a book club where we read incredible books and grow together. Also, you will be part of the Soulful Collective, a business mastermind where you will benefit from hot seat and human design sessions, as well as getting the latest news on algorithm changes and practical, tactical business support. Finally, let's talk about purpose. When we align our financial goals with our deeper purpose, we tap into a powerful source of motivation and fulfillment. Ask yourself, what impact do I want to have on the world? How can my financial success support this vision? When your work is in harmony with your values and passions, it doesn't just become a way to make money. It becomes a way to make a difference. This alignment creates a positive feedback loop where your success fuels your purpose and your purpose fuels your success. Let's break it down even further. Have you ever had money coming in and as fast as it came in, it went away again? It seemed like it seeped away. When we take a river, to make it very visual, we have the riverbed that holds the river, and we have the water flowing in the riverbed. This all works out perfectly when the bed and the water are in harmony. What do I mean by that? When we have a really strong riverbed, this riverbed, it might start to suffocate the flow of the river. The river gets narrow and the water needs to start pushing hard against obstacles. When we have vibrant water, but a very weak riverbed, the water will spill all over and move everywhere without direction and eventually seep away. That is what happened to your money. When we don't know, when we don't have a destination for our money, it will go everywhere, and with that, nowhere. Money is the water, the flow, the energy that moves in the direction we send it to, and the riverbed is our focus, the structure, the masculine energy we have created to hold the feminine energy, the water, the money, to flow where we lead it to. Don't just put money in your bank account without a purpose. Maybe create different bank accounts or even use different boxes or coin banks, each for a different purpose. Money loves nothing more than to nurture our dreams and support us in creating our legacy. So it is our job to create a healthy relationship with money. Otherwise, she will flow elsewhere. You probably heard the saying, energy goes where attention flows. I would go a step further and say, money goes where attention flows. And that's how we step into our next level of success, by embracing the feminine energy of money. It's about shifting from scarcity to abundance, harnessing the power of intention and visualization, nurturing our financial well-being, building supportive communities, and embracing our worth, prioritizing self-care and aligning with our purpose. I invite you to take these principles and apply them in your life. Experiment with them, see what resonates with you, and watch as your relationship with money transforms. Remember, the journey to financial success is not a solitary one. We are all in this together, supporting and uplifting each other as we rise. And that's it. That's it for today. That's our show. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm giving you a virtual high five right now over here because you have finished another amazing session of the 52 Weeks of Flow podcast. If you have 5 seconds, then it would mean the world to me if you could rate and review the show. Give us 5 stars and let me know what topics you would like to dive into more. It would mean the absolute world to me, and be sure that I read every comment of yours. So thank you again for listening to the 52 Weeks of Flow podcast. And until next time, keep shining, keep learning, keep growing, and keep flowing.